Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0 and we're going to be continuing on with Fallout New Vegas. So last time we left off, we were heading into the Red Rock Canyon. I was going to go ahead and see if I can't pick up the other unarmed technique that came from here. Now if I do remember, I think this is going to be the unarmed technique that's going to be kind of the least useful. Just because I believe it requires like some kind of dust or some kind of specific terrain that you can only use the attack on. And if I remember correctly...
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out building at the mouth of the canyon.
Alright, so... I believe, if memory serves correct, that I'm supposed to help them with their chem supplies, which should actually get me a little bit of extra caps for doing some extra work for them. Let's see if I can't get this going.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
You've got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Oh, I don't have enough barter.
That's touching.
Let's see if I can't buff my barter a little bit. Do I have any trading things magazines? Doesn't look like it. So, if I have some mentats, should be able to take that. Plus 1 charisma, and then plus 2 charisma. So hopefully that should give me just enough barter. Yep, so it takes me just over the limit.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about you. What's up?
Alright.
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Well, medical supplies are always scarce. And they don't kill the buyer as often. They go with the profits.
You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. Alright, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
Have you started making meds yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument. We'll keep it small for now, but if it turns a profit, we might expand.
Looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. Alright, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Sure, just tell me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I get any news.
Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Alright.
Whoa, new guy.
How's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already, but if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
Alright, so I should be able to... start giving them some ideas for different beneficial chems.
Already on it.
Alright, I'm looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark.
So I have a few recipes for chems you might want. I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
Ooh. All of it requires science, and I don't have nearly enough. Survival I might actually be able to do. Second thought, nothing now.
Cool. Maybe later. Take it easy, dude.
So let me see here. I might be able to do the survival ones if I have a magazine for it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I do have a salesman weekly. Well, guess I wasted a couple of things for no reason. I was hoping that I would be able to use... I don't see anything here. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, I was hoping that I could use my plus 10 for science. See if that doesn't help at all. And I think I sold all my Lad's Life magazines if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like I did. Alright, well, that also kind of sucks. Buff up. Give me plus 3 endurance though. It might be just enough survival. Because I believe survival is based on endurance. So hopefully that'll be enough.
Hey, look who it is bringing the... Right on.
No, it's not. Alright, well. That sucks, but maybe a little bit later I can see about possibly giving them some extra opportunities to make some more beneficial chems. So I'm gonna go ahead, travel down here, and see about rescuing this guy. So this way. Alright. Well, let's start heading down this way, and I think I already know kind of where he's going to be at if I remember this quest. Looks like I got some non-hostile guys over here. And so let's see, our guys just kind of doing a patrol, it looks like. Oh, we're going to head over in this direction and see what I can get out of this. I'm hoping that this is the one that gives me the technique. But actually I did a big fast travel, so let me see just kind of where my stats are at. So, need a little bit of water, but food for now and sleep for now are good. So, let's go ahead, just drink a dirty water. And eat some dog steak. That should, yep, both of those are good. So, do I have any Nuka-Cola? Got quartz, but I don't want to drink that. It's a little bit more useful for other things. Alright. So actually, as I get closer to this area over here, it's actually it's a big town over here, but it is heavily irradiated, and I think it's because the Legion, I think, set off a bomb in here, like a nuke inside the town, that basically killed everything. And anything that it didn't kill turned them into ghouls. Sounds like there's a fight over there, and this guy kind of jump scared me. Alright, well, just continue on. This guy I saw coming. I like how the uppercut there took off his arm rather than his head. All of those, repair that up. kind of continue making my way down this way. So I can reprogram these turrets to kind of help defend the town. The only problem with that is that it takes some science, and I have not been focusing on getting any of my science up. We got a regular trooper here. Oh, and I've got a glowing one. That for some reason I can't hit. That glowing one didn't do me any favors, so we go ahead and take it right away. And HP is doing not too bad. Let's see here. Yeah, so HP is not doing too bad. But go ahead, kind of reduce my weight a little bit by just getting everything kind of repaired there. Alright, so we're going to continue on heading over this way so that I can rescue the guy that's in trouble over here with the Legion. Alright. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see, but there should be some crosses down here with some people on them, and looks like that's going to be our guy right there. So let's go ahead.
Please, help me.
Alright. Are you Anders? Jack and Diane sent me to look for you.
Thank God. Let me down, please.
Alright, let's get you down from there.
Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you one.
Alright, goodbye.
So long.
Alright, so now he should be able to head back. Let's see. So I actually want to pick up a fast travel point to this area just because this is an area that I might want to be revisiting pretty soon. That's just because this is where all of the Legion kind of congregate and get together, so let's go ahead and head back over, let them know that the job is done. Let's see if they don't have some more work for me.
Hello. Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what, I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the recipe.
Here you go. Enjoy it. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Sure, I'll do it.
Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
Alright, so let's go ahead. We can head over there. And I'm actually going to make a quick stop at the gun runners so I can offload this flamer and incinerator in my inventory.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction.
Alright, so let's see if I can just kind of unload on him. 2. And ghouls always just kind of carry random extra stuff. Syringes I can actually use to make stim packs, so I'm going to hold on to those. And it doesn't look like I picked up any ammunition, which is fine. So I'm actually going to see if you have any power fist upgrades. Alright, so it looks like you got the 2 here, so the ported chambers is actually what I need. Let's go ahead and pick that up, and that should fully upgrade my power fist. I do have a couple of upgrades for the Ripper, which is basically just a shorter range chainsaw. I think that'll do it. I don't think I need anything else from him right now.
Come back and see us again soon.
Alright, so I can just walk right over to the Crimson Caravan Company. And first I'm going to upgrade my fist. There we go. Alright, so my power fist is now fully upgraded. And I have increased attack speed, damage, and condition of the weapon, so it's going to take longer for it to break.
Hey there, need anything? Sure, here's what I've got.
Alright, so do you have anything useful? Got a card. And another card. So the katana is a lot of fun to use, but I don't think I'm going to be picking it up anytime soon, so I'm just
Thanks. Stay safe.
gonna leave that for now. And let's go ahead and head on in here and deliver our package. Dawn Hostler, the Crimson Caravan, but I do not see him. Let's see here. So it looks like he's outside. Alright, well, let's head on outside. Alright, looks like he's in this house. So let's go ahead, pay him a quick visit.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what... Need anything?
Alright, I got a package here for you from your friends Jack and Diane.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Alright.
What are you doing here? Get out before...
Alright,
Get
goodbye.
lost.
That was a lot more hostile than I was expecting, but let's see what else we got.
Did you make that delivery yet?
Finish the Crimson Caravan run.
Great. Here's your payment.
Alright. Any jobs for me?
Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what have you got?
You up for something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3.
Piece of cake.
Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
Goodbye.
Catch you later.
Alright, so now I am
I'm glad our
liked.
brothers have returned home from Boulder City.
So let's see if I can go over to the fighting pit and see if I can't possibly pick up a technique from over there. Because again, I don't really 100% remember where I get the technique from. I just remember that I get the technique from the Great Khans. It's probably going to be a named person, not just some random Great Khan. Let's see.
What do you want?
What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
You don't sound too eager.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. What else can I do?
Sounds like you're not happy at being a Great Khan. Maybe be happier somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask him.
You'd do that? Thanks. I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The Khans wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
Alright, can you tell me about the Great Khans?
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
I had some other questions, actually.
Sure, okay.
Time for me to go.
Later.
Alright. Oh, looks like I got another thing to do back in New Vegas. Alright, well. Maybe I should go talk to Big Papa Khan up in their special house. See if maybe, now that I'm liked, maybe I can get that technique from up in there. Alright, so it should just be up this side of the hill here. And then, if that doesn't work, I can always just complete this run for Diane. Alright.
Morning.
Great Khan. It's Regis, Papa Khan, and Carl, who definitely looks out of place here.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
Who are you?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Tell me about Papa Khan.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind.
What did you mean about Papa's hatred poisoning his mind?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Until next time.
Alright.
Yeah?
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory.
Maybe you could give me the short version?
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
That doesn't sound like something the NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Let's talk about something else.
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
And Carl.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
I guess that explains why you look different. Well, what do you think of the Great Khans?
They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the Great Khans as a token of our alliance.
What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
What alliance?
In exchange for Great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
What's your role in Kaiser's Legion?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
All right.
Speak then.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
All right. Well,
Hey,
guess that's why he looks out of place, is because he is not part of them. All right. So. Let's just head back down here. We can just make a quick trip over to Vault 3. We'll have to deal with some of these fiends, though.
You like this?
Alright. Only two, and that was pretty quick work. So, human enemies don't really seem to be much of a problem. But once I start dealing with things like super mutants, nightkin, and other big, large baddies, that's when it's really going to start to kind of get a lot more difficult. Alright, just take everything these guys have. And if I remember correctly, I should have been given a set of Great Khan armor. Yep, alright. Actually, let's repair the battle helmet. And the regular helmet, and I think I actually like the paint spike armor the most, and that's just because it really reminds me of Fallout 3, because the paint spike armor was one of the first ones that I got when I was playing Fallout 3. Still doing pretty good on that armor. Alright, and see if I can't repair any of the stuff that I just picked up off those guys. Well, they had pretty diverse equipment, I guess, so I only got to repair the varmint rifle and that was it. So how am I doing? Yeah, I definitely need some water and some food. So we can drink some more dirty water just because I'm trying to get rid of that as quickly as possible. And then for food, let's go ahead. Some mashed potatoes with iguana bits.
There you are.
For some reason it wasn't letting me actually make attacks there. Alright. Nice and quick for those two. Like he's got a energy weapon there, which is always fun to deal with. Let's see here. Just a bunch of Badlands armor. The varmint rifle. There I am, and there you go. Looks like we got a couple more guys around this area here. She had a caravan shotgun on her. More paint spike armor. Definitely had to get rid of that guy because he was tossing out grenades. And looks like that's everyone that I... Oh, well, maybe not. I was going to say that looks like everyone that I needed to deal with, but I had someone else running up to me with a baseball bat. So I don't see any other hostiles here, and compass doesn't show anymore. So let's just kind of slowly creep my way over towards the entrance of Vault 3. We'll repair some stuff, hopefully enough to unencumber me, and we can put on the Great Khan armor and then head inside. Well, they have a large number of different it kind of sucks. Well, they have a large number of different weapons, but they only have 2 armor sets here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on my Great Khan simple armor. Laser RCW can get repaired. Pull Q, which is probably the absolute worst melee weapon in the game, but value of 5. I'm just gonna drop that. I need to carry around full Q. Alright, so I should be set to go with the simple armor. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the first recon beret just because I don't think a Grand Khan would be wearing a NCR sniper beret coming in.
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad Khan bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some psycho my way?
Where's your boss? I want to know you were hitting me up for freebies.
Hey, no need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some psycho, so you don't gotta say anything about that. We have a Khan coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him.
Are the Khans gonna keep selling us shit if they join the Legion?
Alright, so this vault here is actually pretty sad just because they opened up the vaults to the outside world, and instead of getting...
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. So you have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
So, yeah, they just kind of opened up the vault to start trying to trade with the outside, and these guys just kind of came in and wiped them out, which is really unfortunate, but we can actually ask about what happened to the residents.
I guess it isn't a secret. Yeah, the residents of the vault are all dead. We killed them. Funny thing is, they just let us in. We didn't have to force the doors or anything.
Alright, why did you move the fiends into this vault?
We needed some place to put down roots. I was having trouble keeping my people out of West Side.
And what's going on in West Side?
I try to keep my people out of West Side. Apart from trying to stay on good terms with the Khans who do business there. There's mean son of a bitch. That fucking mutant is more trouble to kill than to avoid. Having some place for my people to sleep reduces the chances of drifting into West Side.
Alright, I got a package here from Jack and Diane.
About goddamn time. Tell the Khans they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
Alright, well,
Prim is gonna be much tougher to
after I finish this run, if they don't have any more work for me, I am probably just going to come and clear out this whole vault of all the fiends, because I really don't like what they have done with the place. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go ahead, get dressed back up in the normal attire, and head back over here. Let them know that the job is done.
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
Alright, finish the Vault 3 run.
And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Any new jobs?
Ordinarily I would, but it seems like all our clients have ended up dead. You could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Alright, well, what do you have for sale?
Jack handles the small-time purchases. You should talk to him unless you're looking for a major shipment.
Okay, I'll do that.
Anything else?
What is it you do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
Alright.
Like what? Bye.
How's my most favoritist friend?
What do you think of Kaiser?
Huh? Look, man, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we've got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea, because once Kaiser comes in, you're probably not going to be living your normal business life at that point.
Oh, you're buying. Cool.
Alright. Definitely take some extra buff out, because I'm probably going to need it. And go ahead and sell him a baseball bat, some knuckles. He doesn't really have a ton of money, so can't just like unload everything on him. Yeah, with that should just basically leave him with just about nothing.
Take it easy.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back over to the gun runners. I'm going to unload the rest of this loot that I got from the fiends.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something? I am ready to process our transaction.
And then I am going to go back in, tear that vault apart. And I'm going to go ahead and sell the Great Khan Simple Armor. And 2 sets of Raider Armor. I'm going to keep all the aid items that I have. Definitely get rid of all of the ammo. That's all just extra weight at this point for me. And I don't think I need anything else from him. Yeah, I think I should be good with everything else that I've got.
Come back and see us again soon.
Alright, so what is my weight looking like? So I can carry about 120 pounds of more equipment. So that's what? 11 pounds of weapons, 15 pounds of apparel. So everything else is going to be either in miscellaneous, which is just the vault canteen, and everything else is just going to be all the food and water that I'm carrying around. Alright, well, let's go and clear us out of vault. Let's take a look at my stats real quick just to make sure that I'm not dehydrated or starving. So, could probably use some water. So if I eat some fresh fruit, that should take care of a little bit of food and a little bit of water. So So potatoes and carrots. Yep, and I should be good. Hopefully I can find some Nuka-Cola in here.
God damn, I need a fix.
Surprised these guys aren't just immediately hostile after me coming in just regular leather armor. So let's see here. Got a shotgun and a submachine gun and pistol. Alright, so let's go ahead. This one out first. It's gonna be a little bit too far. And you're next. Yeah, it's coming. It's pretty funny coming from you. Wasn't such a big issue when you murdered everyone in the vault, but now that I'm paying you back for that, seems like now you have a problem.
Like sight of your own blood.
Oh, I hate when they use the melee weapons just because they tend to block so frequently. Come on. Alright, you're close enough now. Alright, now you're dead. Alright, and let's see what else we got in here. I'm pretty sure that I missed... yeah. Some people to loot. Alright. So these guys are picked clean. And before I head in here, let's go ahead and unencumber myself as much as possible. And alright, we got finally a different armor. So we got the Last Master and the Sadist armor.
I'm gonna make you.
So you were gonna what? It doesn't look like you're gonna be doing anything. Scotch, cram, bunch of free chems. It's always good. Potato crisps. I was hoping that they would have some Nuka-Cola in here. Stim pack. A couple of them. So it's actually kind of funny in Fallout because you can walk around and just find a bunch of milk bottles, but you never find any milk. Let's go ahead. Kind of clean up this area a little bit. Pick up what I can. Go ahead. And nothing I needed up there. Alright. Looks like that's good. Let's go ahead. Pair the armor up just a little bit. Definitely don't want to waste that baseball bat. I put a bunch of money into repairing. Let's go ahead and just bump up that power fist back up to full condition. And Fi's driver is still in perfect condition, so I don't need to repair that. Do a little bit of junk food. Just kind of clear out a couple of pounds of weight. And just a ton of bobby pins laying on the floor there. That's actually pretty funny. It looks like they were trying to get in here, but they were unable to. probably because of all of the chems making him jittery and unable to actually break into the food storage. Bunch of purified water, which will definitely be helpful. See about going ahead and just eating a couple of things here. Yeah, I do not need 15 cram. And radiation is getting pretty high, so let's take some right away too. There we go. Alright. So yeah, all these milk bottles. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that I really need. But what I can do is I can drink a beer, increase my strength by 2 points, and then I could take a buff out, which is going to increase my carrying capacity even more. I do kind of want to grab all these cigarettes out of here. Take them for trading. Looks like we got some unaware guys down here. You're gonna what? Yeah, you're gonna nothing. Alright. Awesome. Some Nuka-Cola, so that's gonna help me take care of my sleep need. Got some more pool cues and just a whole bunch of empty Nuka-Cola bottles. Ventat's jet. Nothing else really up here that I'm gonna want. So I just head on back down here. And so we got a Sunset Sarsaparilla machine over here. So let's go ahead and check this as well. And how much Nuka-Cola will I need to drink to get all of my... There it is. So minus 15 sleep. So yeah, I'll probably have to drink all of that. And down to 26. Alright, so that's much better. But I will need to drink some more water now. Which isn't a huge issue because I've got more than enough. And start repairing some stuff. I am just swimming in different weapons. Alright. Well, at least the nice thing about eating and drinking all this food is that I don't have to worry about my health being topped off. Alright. So, what do we got here now? Sawed-off shotguns can be repaired. Baseball bat can be repaired. All the 9 irons can be repaired. And 44 Magnum. Alright. So let's go ahead. And repair all the helmets. Looks like I got another quest completed, but looks like my alcohol and my buff out aren't going to stack when it comes to my carry capacity, which kind of sucks, but I could just drop off all of the armors. That's everything that's going to be weighing me down the most. That's like 45 pounds right there. So, let's continue on. Let's see what else we can find. Mission block with some microfusion cells. And an unusable chemistry set, unfortunately. And a bunch of junk up here. Got a projector room. Well, if anything, this place is really good for food and healing items. All right. So, yeah, looks like I've got just about everything from over here that I could want. Let's go ahead and just drink that brand new Nuka-Cola. Go. So, almost 100% awake now. So this is going to take me back into the wing with Motor Runner. I'm going to want to finish cleaning out this area.
I've been waiting for a fight.
And she is missing me with a flamethrower somehow, but okay. And another baseball bat. Alright, so now both of those baseball bats are fully repaired. And let's see here. I'm just gonna have to start just munching a bunch of food because I do not need all this food taking up my inventory space. Every single one of these things like weigh a full pound. All right. Got anyone else? So that's to the living quarters. All right. And we're back up to the start. So, I'm going to leave Motor Runner for the end. I'm going to go and clear out the living quarters first. Coffee mug. Fixing Things magazine, which can be helpful for repair. What is it with these guys and their flamers? Alright, so that is all three guys. Alright, and actually we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop there. And we're going to finish clearing out Vault 3 on the next episode. Thank you so very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone on the next episode.